Hi there, and hello, and welcome back to another Love in Action Daily Boost program. We've been here for over 60 weeks, encouraging, equipping, and empowering people to believe in themselves, to love yourself more fiercely today than you ever have. It's important that we are full, safe, and enough. I'm Dr. Flo, your online coach and mentor. I help bold dreamers follow their bliss by using their time, talents, and treasures for good in the world. We encourage, equip, and empower people here, and we're so grateful for your participation today. On behalf of Terra Parolo Studio, which you see scrolling down below, myself and Poppy Water, we are thrilled that you're in our community that's going to expand this year, and I'm grateful. More than anything, I'm grateful. I talk a lot of shit, y'all, as you know. But I'm super grateful, and this is our year to get focused. This is the year to get focused. To attract what I want, first I get clear on what it is I desire. I envision it for a minute or more every day, feeling how it would feel to have this in my life. What would I do? How would I react? Who would I tell? I picture it all. Through my continual alignment with my desires, they begin to flow into my physical reality in divine timing. I would not be out here talking about these manifestation cards and things if it were not real to me. Some of y'all think I come out here speaking habba babba, but I promise you, I've been visualizing for a long time. If you can hold something in your mind and get focused, which I'm doing right now in my life, it will begin to manifest very quickly. It'll make even people like Priolo go, oh. But you got to ask, believe to receive, but you also got to get focused. Some of y'all think I'm woo-woo when I talk about quantum field work. All I'm doing is just applying a label to this visualization technique where you just kind of think about the person that you want to be in the future. I can tell you, we just did Terra Parolo Studio and I did an amazing end of year audit and visualization party. And as part of this exercise and this 2-hour event that we did, which we're going to do more of this year, Loved and Lovable, she asked me to think about who I was going to be standing next to on December 31st, 2025. Who are you going to be high-fiving on December 31st, 2025? It's important to think about. Have you pre-paved and pre-planned the love? Have you put a down payment on the love that you know you're going to get? It's so important, y'all, to put a down payment down on the love you want to get. It's important to visualize the good that you desire. I'm going to read the card one more time. It's so important. Get focused. To attract what I want, first I get clear on what it is I desire. I envision it for a minute or more every day, feeling how it would feel to have this in my life. People don't realize that the feeling comes first. I felt that I was a Broadway level performer before I got it. I felt that I was a flight attendant before I became a flight attendant. I felt that I was going to be a college dropout before I became a college dropout. This is real. Thoughts become things. So pay attention to what you're thinking about. But anyway, I'm going to think about what I would do, how I'd react, who'd I tell. I picture it all. Like when I have my first $10,000 month, I'm calling Priolo. And I'm like as clear as I'm sitting here, My first $10,000 month, and I've had $10,000 months in the past, but my first one in this season of my life. Is that true? Yeah, on cruise ships for sure. Is that true? 15. Maybe not. I've had $6,000 months. I've not had $10,000 months yet. When I have $10,000 months, I'm calling her. I've already put it in my quantum field. Important. Second card, return to the body. When I'm caught up in a stressful moment, I can move my awareness to my body. Is my jaw clenched? My body tense? How is my posture? This helps me see where I can relax and let go of tension. Now I can return to any situation more calm and present. Did y'all see how me adjusting my posture just put me in a space to just be more honest, open, willing, and available? When I'm caught up in a stressful moment, I can move my awareness to my body. Is my jaw clenched? I thought I had the card. I was like, no, my jaw's not clenched. I'm good. And then it says, my body tense. It's like, oh, I'm good. I'm not feeling tense in my body. And then it's, how's my posture? I was slumped over like this. And I just kind of sat up, realigned my energy and my aura. This helps me see where I can relax and let go of tension. Now I can return to any situation more calm and present. The last card is loving space. I cannot learn other people's lessons for them. They must get there themselves at their own time. I can simply hold loving space for them as they go through their journey. One more time. I cannot learn other people's lessons for them. They must get there themselves at their own time. Ain't that about a bitch? You want your friends to have money. You want your friends to have great sex, great food, and great adventures. You want to have great sex, great food, and great adventures. But sometimes you're just not aligned. Sometimes you're self-sabotaging. Sometimes you are talking yourself out of your own blessings. And it's so painful when you cannot step into someone else's experience and help them heal. Because they have to get there themselves. Like, there's so many, I have a list right now in my head of people who I want to I wish that they would fully love themselves. Because if they fully love themselves, it would not ripple into so many harmful and negative consequential ways. But I can't get there for them. They must get there themselves at their own time. In the same way that people couldn't learn my lessons from me. Tara tried to, some of y'all know Tara. She's our chief operations partner here, also known as our cop, which is like that. I shouldn't say that, but she's our cop, our chief operations partner. She's watching to whoop whoop. And that's a kind of a joke, but it's a joke. It's a total joke. But she wishes that I would have come back to my confidence 3 years ago. I could have saved myself so much drama and habba-babba by believing in myself fully the whole time. Unfortunately, beloveds, like the card says, I cannot learn other people's lessons for them. They must get there themselves at their own time. Dr. Flo, you have the ability to manifest so many great things. Why are you so sad and depressed? I was sad and depressed. And I've had to forgive me for being sad and depressed, for not moving as fast as I would have liked to move because I was sad and depressed. Does anybody know what I'm talking about today? What it feels like to be so sad and depressed that you're not moving as fast. And so then you start feeling bad about moving as fast because you're sad and depressed. I had to forgive me. I had to forgive myself for feeling sad and depressed and just moving a little slower. It's okay. I could cry about it. It's okay. It's okay to move a little slower when you're sad and depressed. That's real. That is real. But so many of my friends and family wanted me to get there quicker. I could not get there any quicker because I was sad and depressed. But I cannot learn other people's lessons for them. They must get there themselves at their own time. I can simply hold loving space for them as they go through their journey. People cannot interrupt our journeys, and we cannot interrupt theirs. All we can do and all we do in Love and Action Network is just hold space. And we're not holding space for bullshit. We're holding loving space. It's what the world needs. Moving forward with the real ones, this month in Love and Action Network, I should say this as well because I'm the leader here. Last year, we followed a tradition of reading 52 Weeks of Conscious Contact by an amazing author named Melody Beattie. If you watched the last 300 episodes of what we have going on here, and it's over 300 episodes, you will hear us talking about this woman named Melody Beattie, for which we are very grateful for her stepping us through the 12 steps and through all of the devotions that we did over the last 3 years here. This year, Tara and I, we decided to take the reins back. Why read someone else's stuff when we are capable and talented enough to build programs of our own? That's not hubris or arrogance. It is standing up in your wholeness. And so instead of going through, I hope the tofu's okay. I can kind of smell it from where I am. I hope the food's okay. It's not okay. The cartoons won. Stand by for station identification. Woo! All right, y'all. I'm back a little earlier because the house is not on fire, and we're fine. We're fine. We're fine. Poppy's tofu is grilled to perfection, and we are grateful. Okay, so if you, like I was saying, We decided this year to do our own themes and to build our own boat and to rise together. So the first month of this year is our foundation month. This whole month of January, we're going to be setting the stage for love. Some of y'all thought that you would need to have all of the answers for how your year would unfold 2025 like before you got here. You New Year's resolution people, you assume that by December 31st you would need to have the whole thing mapped. That's not true. You can relax if you want to. You can relax if you want to. And we can spend this entire month setting the stage for love. That's a theatrical term in Love and Action Network. You see where we're going here? We are a theater organization at heart because I'm a theater person. And this month it's all about putting the chairs and the lights and the markings on the floor in place so that we can have a great year together. It's very important. If the foundation is shaky or shifty or sandy or silty, the whole house can fall over. You want to be on solid foundation. So that's what we're doing here. And the first week of the year, which we're in, is all about the idea that love begins with you. It's an inside job. And every Friday in Love and Action Network, we focus on the third eye chakra. This is a ooh. Twitch needs power. I didn't even see it. It died. The whole phone died. Every Friday in our network, we focus on the third eye chakra. That's all about your intuition and inner wisdom. Trusting your intuition. It's important to recognize always, beloveds, that self-love includes trusting yourself. Like I told y'all earlier before we heard the fire alarm that I didn't trust myself to get the job done. It's crazy when you stop trusting yourself. And I don't think there's any human that's real with me that wouldn't know what that feels like to not trust yourself. To know of all of your accomplishments and what you're capable of, but still not trust that you can get it done without having a lot of hardship and suffering. It is the idea that we believe that our dreams are going to cause us to suffer that keeps us from going into it. I tell my partner all the time, it's not fear of failure that stifles me. Failing is easy. Have you seen how easy it is to fail? It's very easy to fail. Fear of failure is not my problem. It's fear of success. What happens when things work out? I would have to trust myself more to go with it. Fear of failure is not a problem. You see how many people are failing out here? So many failures, myself included. That's easy. It is success. Measuring up to your own success. Measuring up to your own I am. That's actually tough. Ask your friends and family about it when you see them. Ask them if they truly trust themselves. And then ask them for the receipts. Finding a comfortable seat. We've come up from the root chakra on Sunday, which was a red light. And then we passed through orange into yellow, into green, into blue. And now today, we're in an indigo light. And shout out to all the indigo children. I'm an indigo child, by the way. Some of y'all are like, what is he talking about? Look it up. I'm an indigo child. And today, we're going to imagine an indigo light at the center of our foreheads, expanding as we connect to our intuition. What do you see that you're not trying to see? What do you see that is good for you to see? Let us acknowledge today what we see, including the light in our friends and family. Some of y'all pretend like you don't see my light. It's nuts. It is nuts watching humans pretend to not see the light in other humans. Y'all really break yourselves in half to not see how awesome I am. Y'all break yourselves in half not seeing how awesome you have to know. You have to know. I see myself. I love myself and I see myself. I've connected with that. It's great. I see it on Third Eye Chakra Day. As a moment of reflection, recall a time when listening to your intuition brought you clarity. Anyone in the room ever had a moment when listening to your intuition brought you clarity? Have you ever had, if you're like me, have you ever had a moment where not listening to your intuition fucked you? I'm for adults. Have you ever had a moment where you didn't listen to your intuition and it fucked you? I have. So just recall these moments when you listen and how much peace and joy it gave you. Here's some affirmations to pull you into the weekend and to anchor you to trust your intuition on Third Eye Chakra Day. I trust my intuition. That's not what it says. I trust my inner wisdom. I trust my inner wisdom. I'm open to insights and clarity. I'm open to insights and clarity. Last one. My intuition guides me to self-love. My intuition guides me to self-love. As we close today, I suggest that you practice mindfulness. An app that I'll recommend to the class is Insight Timer. It's a free app on all the app stores. I'm really impressed with it. It has free mindfulness exercises inside. If you're feeling a turbulence in your life in the ways that I feel turbulence every day, I'm an INTJ-T. Very turbulent personality I have. If you haven't been around, I can be quite the hurricane. But something that settles me is practicing mindfulness on the Insight Timer app. You are invited for free into that process. And also, either now or in the chat, share with all of us now or in the chat. Either now in the chat or later in the comments, share with us how you plan to trust yourself more. How are you planning in 2025 to trust yourself more. I invite you all to head on over to lovedandlovable.bio.link, 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 and consider checking out our current fundraiser. I'm going to put it prominently on the screen for our production team and the world. I need to add $500 to this because we got an amazing donation at the top of the year. So it will add up to 1/3 of what we've raised. I'm preparing to bring the love experience to national and international audiences, and I need your support. And there's no amount that's too great or too small. What it's going towards is spreading love, goodwill, and hope to individuals all over the planet. That includes online platforms. We're nurturing confidence, courage, and inspired action within people. We are actively building foundations and global mutual support networks. And we want to make sure that local artists and artists online are not getting caught up in the habba-babba and the bullshit of life and actually able to have happiness, healthiness, and freedom in their art. It's important to me. It's important to the team. Whether you donate here or not, there's so many ways to get involved. You can start a recurring donation at this link through our website. You can share this post from any of our pages to your stories. That's free. I would love to see you all share my content in your stories because I'm going to respond and be positive about it and just try to raise you up and raise us up. You can download slides that are provided by Terra Praolo Studio and post them on your page to support our causes for free. On Instagram, y'all could post a square for Love and Action Network and help us really, really let these 800,000 people know that they're loved and lovable. I'm not going to change my stripes. Some of y'all have known me for like 30 years. Y'all know I'm the same motherfucker. I didn't say motherfucker when you knew me because I was loving the Lord Jesus Christ. But I'm the same guy. And the square would help. You can like, comment, save, and help us read. What? Like, comment, save to help us read in the algorithm. I don't know what that means, but that's the copy the team gave me. And then also follow the artist, Andre in the Flow, and share this with a friend or company who may sponsor this need. 100% of the funds raised contribute to the growth and outreach of this collective and materials for the love experience and outreach. Like I said, we got $500 on New Year's Day of a very generous supporter, and I'm putting that all back into making sure that we rise together and amplify the needs of this community and the needs of everyone connected. And I hope that clears for the team, me not talking as much about it. Also, like Adopt a Black Artist is happening right now. Y'all don't really need to see the inside of my Google Drive, but if you go in there, you're going to see what the Adopt a Black program is. You can share that. We all this is publicly available. Sunflower was one of our Adopt a Black Artist person. So, I was also here. Mr. Sings. We love Mr. Sings. Follow him. I am Mr. Sings. We love to support Black people and Black artists. The reason why we're putting attention on these artists is because society doesn't. So we can. We can. We can. Society may not give a fuck. We do. We do. Where am I on my notes? Adopt a Black Artist. Go to our events. And consider attending. Join our Discord server where the VIP calendar is for all the pop-up events, even though I'm popping up on Twitch these days and loving it. Consider learning more about our programs, our classes, our courses. We are on every communication platform known to man. Love and Action Net, Andre and the Flow. Connect if you'd like, if it's not too wild for you. You can get the full 400 episode archive of our newsletter and podcast. You can meet our team, Poppy Water 33, Tara Praolo Studio, myself, Angie, and beyond. Resources for your emotions, opportunities to donate on Venmo, PayPal, Cash App, no app, and then many ways to live chat us, to join our team and our org chart, and to sign up for free masterclasses in the areas of vocal and acting performance, emotions training, courage and confidence, and also activism and global citizen training. We are here, folks. We ain't going nowhere. So continue to stay as close as you'd like to be. Visit lovedandlovable.bio.link, lovedandlovable.bio.link, lovedandlovable.bio.link to tap into what we're doing. And figure out for yourself what lights you up, and then do your best to do it. No one's come back from the other side and told me that there's something, we have all kinds of stuff that they would say in the traditions I come from. There's a mansion with Sky Daddy. The streets are paved with gold in heaven. I don't know nothing about streets being paved with gold anymore. What I do know is that just for today, Friday, January the 3rd, I can choose to be happy. I can choose to be healthy. And I can choose to be free. And I would encourage all of you to do the same. Happy, healthy, and free for the rest of your days, by choice. On behalf of, you see it scrolling, Tara Praolo Studio, Andre and the Flow, that's me, and Poppy Water 33, who's hopefully enjoying that tofu. We love y'all so much. I'm going to see you on Twitch and beyond tomorrow. Stay in your power. Stay in your joy. Stay loved and lovable. And have a wonderful night. We'll see you on the Substack newsletter and the Spotify, Apple Music, Google Podcast